and welcome back to Monsters Love You. I noticed the last part was a bit short, but you know, whatever. Got this timing thing down. I'm not used to that sort of thing. Let's start with politics with monsters, and maybe we'll choose puddle. It looks like a puddle at least. Your neighbor, the elder monster Elila. Elila? Yeah? I don't know. It's a good name though. Walk slowly in the direction of the brood cave. Ella. There you go. Ella who? She's one of your next door neighbors, but she's much older than you. Months and months. She has tough scales and eyes of several different sizes. Okay. I'm gonna watch her. As she passes down the road, some of the other elders nod to her. They then go to her hovel and start smashing things. Ask an elder what's going on. Greed Blitz stops tearing apart Ella's dining room table and says she feels herself beginning to dissolve. She's going to go release herself and become one with the slime in the spawning vat. What happens when monsters dissolve themselves? Monsters who get a certain age either settle into their personality and shape forever, or they let themselves become one with the slime from which they came. Their personality can have an effect on the future generation of monsterlings. Okay. I guess I should join them? Maybe I go thank her for her contribution. You're going to be remembered, Ella, and we'll see a bit of you in every monsterling from now on. Ella wipes a slimy tear from one of her smaller eyes and sniffs. I'ma tell her a joke. You ask, what did the talking wolf say to the bear? Ella pauses, raises 6 of her eyebrows, and waits for the answer. You realize you don't have a punchline, but before the silence can grow awkward, her ears fall off. Ella waves goodbye to you and resumes her ears fall off. I'm sorry, this is really funny. You're just like, ah, shit, I don't know how to end this joke. Oh, never mind, you can't hear me. Alright, goodbye. Woo, waving, yeah. You see her, you'll never see her again. I think I got her some respect from that. Alright, sweet. More meat? I thought we did the meat. Oh, it's a new one. As you explore the whale mist, you notice that the air smells faintly of gingery bread. There! Ahead is a flock of very fat birds pecking a trail of crumbs that winds through the trees. Follow the trail of birds. I'm gonna chase those birds away because this reminds me of like Hansel and Gretel, and freaking those birds are like removing their pathway, and that's not good. I'm gonna chase them away. You frighten the birds just because you can. It makes you feel bigger and stronger for a little while. Okay. That's it. Oh, I should have followed them. That's lame. I got 3 days left. I'm gonna look at this one that looks like a thumb with an eye. You scoop a big fish from the forest stream. As you're about to bite into it, it says, Wait! I'm magic! I can grant you a wish! Sounds legit. Believe the fish. Dispute this spurious claim. I'm gonna dispute this. All I wish for is something to eat, you snarl. The fish realizes what you mean as you bite into it. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. I wasn't really disputing it, but... Habla español? Point! Pointy! You show that your newest collection of human artifacts to your neighbors. They seem suitably impressed. Oh, but Ella's here no more. That's so sad. It's not important anymore. Anyways, I'ma say more. The truth is, you just found them in the woods, but everyone seems so interested it would be a shame to let them down. Monsters do love a story, so you could stretch the truth. Lie big! Tell them you tricked a human. Just a little lie to keep things interesting. Yeah! Oh no, shit. Oh yeah. Oh, well, I expected it. You tell them how a talking fox, those nuisances are everywhere lately, tried to beat you in a riddle contest with the artifacts as the prize. I won the contest by biting his head off. How do they react? Everyone seems to believe you. They nod in admiration. Okay, now I have to remember that I lied about that. Well, that'd be cool if I had to, you know? Like, if you lie and then there's another, quest thingy afterwards and that, brings up the lie and then you, lose respect. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but that would be cool. Sword in log. You find a red hood and a basket in the middle of the forest path. A human house is nearby. Funny, you never noticed it before. There's a white picket fence out front. Circle the pretty little house. There's a great deal of blood in the yard along with a half-dead wolf coughing weakly. Ask the wolf what happened. Woodcutters, friend. You can't trust them. Beware their axes. Even worse than knives. The wolf finished dying. Take and eat the wolf carcass. You haul the strangely heavy carcass back home. An elder points out a sewn-up gash down the wolf's belly and says it was good work. Take credit for the woodcutter's surgical precision. Admit it was someone else who cut the wolf open. Might as well. Because, you know, like, what if they're like, I want you to do it again? The elder is impressed with your honesty and says so. You open the gash and find stones inside the wolf. How odd. Okay. I got 0 days left. What does that mean? I have no idea, but I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, you're growing old, my friend. Your body is very soft and you drip slime everywhere you go. It's getting hard to leave your hovel. Oh no! Did I not get enough respect? The doctor tells you that your time is almost up. You'll soon reach the end of adulthood, and you will either ascend to elder status or dissolve into slime. What happens to monsters who dissolve? What happens to monsters? Can the doctor do something to stop the process? The spine doctor says there is a treatment that might prevent your dissolution. Learn more about the treatment. The doctor says the treatment involves an extract taken from the tentacle ferns that grow in the whale mist. I guess I'll face this head on, never mind. You return to your hovel, the doctor bids you good luck as you depart. It's about that time. A group of elders is waiting at your door of the hovel. They've seen your drippings. They know it's time for you to dissolve or ascend. I guess I'll go with them to dissolve or become an elder. I really like the music in this. It kind of helps everything. The elders of Omen surround you at the spawning vat. They've built a fire beneath the cauldron. Your body is squishy and damp. Be tested. Try to ascend to elder status. Let's see if I can do that. A masked elder comes forward. She says, "It's time to decide." All the elders growl and snarl. I'm just gonna watch with fascination. The masked elder claws herself. 3 drops of liquid splatter against the hot bottom of the empty cauldron. Thick vapor rises into the air. Was that blood or slime? You can't be sure. Depends on how much she respects you. Alright, go on. The masked elder asks, "Who has already decided the fate of this monster?" I will wait. A few of the elders approach the cauldron to add fluid to the collection. The liquid begins to bubble. I'm gonna wait. The masked elder has placed 5 flat stones on the ground before you. She says, "Choose one. Chance will guide your claw." Look at the stones. Each stone is stained with old blood and polished by the touch of many a paw. You can't tell one stone from the others. The masked elder, oh yeah, okay. Pick a stone that looks good. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows one monster kneeling beside another injured monster. The masked elder says, "We will test your kindness." Be tested. Huge elder carries another monster close to the cauldron. The other monster is half melted and hard to recognize. Look closer. It's Nashgash! Or what's left of her. She's begun to dissolve like you, and her condition is far advanced. What's going to happen to her? The masked elder says, "We have decided that Nashgash is too violent. There is a place for pure ferocity in our world, but it must be tempered with other qualities. Regard your own soft, wobbly claws." The elder says, "See her eyes? She still seethes with pure rage. Perhaps you can calm her before the end. Risk your own life to save hers. You might die. Seriously. Console the dying Nashgash. Requires high kindness." I think I have a lot of kindness. Nashgash growls and lashes out at you. Your claws might be weak, but hers are the only part of her that is still strong. You bleed. Ignore the pain and speak soothing words to Nashgash. Was that dice? You lean close, wincing slightly as she draws a new line of red on your hide, and hold her tight. She finally ceases her struggles. Goodbye, Nashgash. Goodbye. The huge elder picks up the now unresisting Nashgash and gently releases her into the spawning vat, and she's gone. Choose the next stone. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows a monster frowning in concentration. The masked elder says, "We will test your cleverness." Shit, I don't remember what all of mine was. Damn. The masked elder emits a series of musical whistles and clicks, then performs a complex dance. You've never seen these steps before. She says, "Now you do it. Copy every noise and movement. Requires cleverness." Nope. So close. You missed 1 click and 2 of the dance steps. Failure. If only you had 4 left feet like Grit Mitten. Yeah, right? A few monsters hoot and snarl, but most of them watch you in silence. As the fire dies down, the masked elder gestures to the remaining stones. Dance over to the cauldron. You hold the cauldron, which contains the portentous infusion. It's heavy. If there's enough blood in it, you'll ascend. I guess I'll look into it first. It's half blood and half slime. At least some of the elders support you. Okay. Well, I'll try. You drink... Oh, I got more respect. You drink the bubbling concoction, then belch and howl. Your body solidifies almost instantly. You're an elder now! Yeah! Okay, sweet! Woo! I'm an elder! Here's how you're doing. I don't have that much ferocity or cleverness. Damn, I should have bluffed it. But I am like super kind and all of that shit. Awesome. Alright. Yep. Sweet. You are now an elder. You are welcome in Znek, the oldest of monster towns. Okay! Woo! In this stage of life, if you play your cards right, you'll be able to affect both the way monsters view humans and vice versa. Use your powers of persuasion wisely. Okay. Habla español. Buenos días. Habla español. ¿Qué pasa? Bien feo. Buenos días. That's it. Alright, there's Journey to Carmen, and then there's Politic. And what is this? This is how well monsters think of humans. When the inevitable conflict comes, this will dictate how monsters act. What do we think of humans? The current score is 20 out of 100. Monsters dislike and fear humans, but you can change this. This is how well humans think of monsters. So how do I fix that kind of thing? I got super kindness and honesty. My ferocity's not that great, and I'm not that smart. And my bravery is pretty amazing. I'm gonna go to Journey to Carmen, and I'm gonna do Pop Rate. You decide to check out the Carmen Carnival Moopsie recently mentioned. Following her map, you take lefts and rights and straight-ons until you look up and... Uh-oh. Humans! Everywhere! What's that noise and smell? And that over there, or that? Looks like an organ grinder, monkey poop, and mobs of human children, and a tiger! Wait, a tiger?! The tiger is running through the crowd, right through the middle. Actually, that's because the crowd is scattering away from the tiger. Aren't humans afraid of tigers? Come to think of it, humans are scared of tigers, and usually keep them in cages, don't they? Ha! What a laugh. Cut off some humans' escape routes. Fight the tiger away before it gets away. Tigers aren't that smart, lure it away. I don't have that much cleverness, but I have a lot more bravery, so I'm gonna do it. The tiger crouches, ready to spring on a pair of cowering humans, but you leap behind it and step on its tail. Now that you have its attention, take it on! You and the tiger circle each other. You push a human girl out of the tiger's reach as you move, not really thinking about it. Attack! You and the tiger tumble up and down the street, breaking windows and knocking over food carts. You're covered with claw marks, but the outcome was never really in doubt. It's dead. The humans cheer. Yay, I got more human stuff. The humans cheer as you walk away from the very dead tiger. Being surrounded by humans is not your idea of fun, so you leave after a quick wave. It's like, okay guys, I saved you, goodbye now. Haha, goodbye. Yeah. Oh look, it's like a little bunny with red eyes. So cute. I don't know if my mouse cursor is visible. I don't actually know that, but if it isn't, then right below like the how humans feel about us in the cage, looks like an evil bunny. Anyways, Politic. Caution! Sorry. Elder Riddy wants to stop using electricity from the humans. It's making us less monstrous, he explains. And it's a human thing through and through. You happen to know a bit about electricity. You shuffle forward and raise one claw, clearing your throat. All the elders turn to look. Riddy says, "Ah, you agree with me? No, describe why electricity is great. No, show how violent electricity is. Agree with... Nope. I'm gonna do honesty, because I'm honest and shit." You explain your point of view. Some of the younger elders start talking about doing more with electricity than just keeping things cold or well lit. Explain what you know about electricity, the good and bad. You describe some of the things you've seen. Boxes with moving pictures, way to send messages by clicking one's fingers on a board. The other elders believe you. Of course they do. You're not thought of as a liar after all. They're fascinated. The group agrees to look into new ways to use electricity for the benefit of monster civilization. Riddy hisses and stalks away. Well, whatever, Riddy. You don't know shit. I know shit. Alright, Death Skull. You see bolts of lightning hit a strange rod on a roof and investigate. From inside the house, you hear someone shout, "Live! Live!" followed by maniacal laughter. I can't do maniacal laughter. I can do like witch kind of, but not really. Anyways, what's going on? Is it Frankenstein? You listen to the window and hear a maniacal rant. This human is building a creature out of other humans. Dead humans. That sounds familiar. Stop the human from making the creature. Consider what you've heard of such things. Someone did this a while back in the mountains, and they made a creature, alright, but it was more like a monster, and it did some bad things, and in the end a lot of monsters got killed because of it. Okay. I'm gonna stop him. His plan's bad for the humans who live here, and it'll make things hard on your fellow monsters, most likely. You set up your mind to stopping him, but how? Find a way to sabotage the apparatus. Walk in and stop him, no matter the danger. I have more bravery than I do cleverness, so I might as well try it. You knock the door and the human answers. He brandishes a knife. Go for the quickly. Quickly? What? Alright, anyways. You move fast, climbing the creature on the table like you were scaling a mountain. You pull on the hair, but it won't budge. You bite off the monster's neck bolts. Great, get out of here. As you flee, you hear the sound of a head bouncing to the floor and the human cries out, "Keep going!" The human chases you, shouting that you have ruined his creature. Other humans coming the other way, carrying the usual torches and pitchforks, hear this and cheer. Ah! One of them yells, "Good work, monster!" as they close in on your pursuer. They killed Frankenstein! No! Oh well. Anyways, politic. Sleepy, sleepy, sleep. You're just concluding a thrilling speech to the other elders. Finally, something goes smoothly. Snork! Snork! Rark! Snork! What in snack is that noise? Old Hamrag fell asleep in the middle of your speech again. His pig-like snout and 4 nostrils give his snores a poignantly yet thunderous quality. Cough gently. You have better success whispering at the moon. Hamrag keeps snoring. Talk louder to be heard over the snoring! Hamrag wakes up. He looks around and says, "You know, humans are pretty nasty. They sharpen rocks and cut things with them. Also, they kill each other all the time. Explain that humans don't do that anymore. Establish authority by fighting Hamrag. Agree with Hamrag that humans are primitive creatures. Honesty!" I mean, technically we do, but not with sharp objects. I mean, well, no, yeah, not with sharp objects. You remind everyone that Hamrag's information is far out of date. Humans forge knives now, and they only rarely kill each other. The old snouter says, "Suppose you're right." Okay. Well, everybody's kind of neutral to them now. That's pretty good. How's my home looking? Oh, that's not home. That's the shit. I was like, I thought, you know, it has a house. I don't know. Maybe I have enough time for one more. Let's see. Journey to Carmen. Puddle. The docks are fun. They smell like home. You're napping on a fishnet when you overhear a human talking. Where have they all gone? If there's no fish, this fisherman is done for. Tell him about what you know about fish. Add the location of the best fishing grounds to his charts. Good! Punch a hole in his boat! Because it's fun. Requires honesty. You stand on the wheelhouse roof and clear your throat. As the fisherman notices you, you point grandly in the direction of the inlet where the fish spawn. He slowly nods. Make swimmy swim gestures. Swimmy swim! The fisherman looks in the direction you indicated. You explain that you know the waters, and the human seems intrigued. Keep telling the tale. The fisherman seems doubtful at first, but you manage to make him believe you. He soon sets off for the fish-rich inlet. Sweet. Yep. Alright, so that was the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I never say these things. It feels so weird. Have a good rest of your life, because a day is too short. And, you know, I'll see you in the next episode. Or, well, probably not. I mean, I'll see you in the next episode of this, yes, but maybe another episode of something else will go out. I don't know. That's how I usually do it, but I don't know if I have enough stuff for that. Anyways,